Good afternoon, dear students. Thanks for watching this video. It's a pleasure to greet all of you. My name is Rodríguez. I will be your tutor during this period of time. In this video, first I'm going to give you some information about the components. I'm going to describe some information about objectives, general and specific objectives, about grades, how the components will be graded, about the activities in the learning process, and the topics in the first term. Right? Okay, let's get started. Let's talk about general objective. The purpose of studying this subject is to accomplish your learning and develop communicative skills to help you interact in an effective way in the business context. Remember that learning a second language in a distance system requires a great effort, perseverance, and enthusiasm. Let's focus on specific objectives. I'm going to give you some information about vocabulary. You are going to learn to use important new words and phrases which you can use when you carry out the tasks about business. In the reading, you will be able to read authentic articles on a variety of topics from the Financial Times and any other newspapers and books on business. In listening, you will be able to hear authentic interviews with business people and variety of scripted recording and develop listening skills, such as listening for information and note-taking. In the language review, you will be able to become more accurate in your use of language because this course is focusing on common problem areas at intermediate level. In skills, you will be able to develop essential business communication skills such as making presentation, take part in meeting, negotiation, telephoning, and using English in social situations. Now, let's talk about grades, how the components will be graded. As you know, we have two kinds of evaluations in these systems, the evaluation distance and the presential evaluation. For that, you could obtain 6 points for doing and sending the evaluation distance. The distance evaluation has two parts. The first part is objective part is graded with 2 points, and the second part or SI part is graded with 4 points. On the other hand, we have on-site evaluation or presential evaluation. You could obtain 14 points for taking on-site evaluation at the end of each bimester. The on-site evaluation has two parts. First part, or objective part, is graded with 6 points, and the second part, or SI part, is graded with 8 points. This is important. In the final test, you need to have at least 8 points. You also must gather 14 points in each bimester in order to pass the course. 14 points, assuming the distance evaluation plus presential evaluation. Now, let's talk about what activities you are going to do in the learning process. You have to check and follow the instructions in the didactic guide and the instructions given in the textbook. You have to practice all of the exercise provided in the guide and the textbook. You have to complete each self-evaluation. You have to follow the suggested planning for the student work. You have to study at least 2 hours a day. This information you can find on page 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15 of the didactic guide. You have to check the evaluation systems of the course on page 16. You have to complete and send the distance evaluation. Do not forget to upload the distance evaluation on time in the established date. You have the dates in the distance evaluation. Check, please. This is important for the teacher and the students. Read the announcement on the EVA relate to the contents of the subject, extra explanation about the distance work, and the days of the interactive activities. Now let's talk about activities on the EVA. Normally you are going to have academic chat, academic forum, questionnaires, sending messages on the EVA, and microvideo. What we are going to do in the academic chat? You can interact and communicate in real time between students and teachers, previously planned about a specific topic. It takes about 60 minutes, but in each bimester could have several chats, but only one of them will be graded with 1 point. In the academic forum, in this academic activity, you can develop some tasks or share ideas related to interesting topics about the subject. And this activity in each semester, you will be graded with 1 point. Questionnaires. These tools are going to be focused on the topic of the subject. There will be 4 questionnaires for each bimester, and all of those will be graded with 1 point. Here also you will have the opportunity to reinforce and feedback your knowledge and skills. Sending messages on the EVA. If you need more help about the themes of topics, any other kind of point, you can send messages to the teacher to clarify some aspects in your learning process. In microvideo, in these videos, the teacher is going to talk about a specific and relevant aspect of the components. Let's continue, please. Let's review the topics for the first term. We are going to review the unit number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, and number 5. In unit number 1, we are going to talk about brands. In this unit specific, we are going to talk about your favorite brands, words, brands, products, and markets. I'm going to give you some information about the simple present and present continuous and how to write an email. In the unit number 2, this is called travel. You are going to talk about your travel experience, words, the difference between British and American travels words. We are going to review the future, and we are going to review how to write an email. In unit number 3, it is called change. You are going to discuss attitudes, words for describing change. We're going to review some information about past simple, present perfect, and right action minutes. Let's talk about unit number 4, about organization. What we are going to do in the organization? We are going to talk about status in the organization, words and expressions to describe company structure, write an email about the organization. In unit number 5, about advertising, you are going to discuss authentic advertising words and expressions, articles, and you are going to write a summary. In unit number 6, about travel, you are going to discuss attitudes to money, words and expressions, to talk about finances, trends, and how to write an email. That's all. I hope you will enjoy and learn so much in this kind of components. Thank you very much for your time, and have a good look and good weekend. See you soon.